Hi everyone, my name is Lee Bertrand. I am a real estate broker and investor here in the Denver metro area. You know, when buying and selling a home, spend some time evaluating the real estate broker that you're going to work with. Stick around and I'll give you some tips on what to look for when evaluating a broker to work with you. One of the first things that you can do is look up the broker's name on the DORA site, the Department of Regulatory Agencies, as we have here in Denver, and look up the person that you're intending to work with to see if their license is current. It's just kind of a interesting check. Sometimes licenses expire and the broker may not even know it. Look up and see if they have any complaints against them and so forth. But you want to be working with the right person, of course. And you know, it's always good to get referrals from friends and relatives and have them walk through what that broker did for them and how happy they were at the end of the transaction and why. You want to also ask that broker what they're doing to maintain their skill levels. I mean, there's all sorts of classes and there's annual updates for contract management and so forth. You want to make sure that they're doing all those things and they're constantly doing something to increase their knowledge level. And make sure to cover what they'll be doing for you in detail, whether you're buying or selling. They should be able to tell you a list of things that are their responsibilities and in detail what they're going to be doing for you. They need to be well informed in the area you're selling or buying in, of course. They should be able to show you sales stats, look at list price versus close price ratio, days on market, and so forth. Those are all important things for you to understand as a buyer or seller, and they should certainly be able to express those different pieces of data to you. Now, typically what can happen is that you may have a broker that is a friend of the family. Just because somebody is a friend of the family may not mean they are the best broker for you. You still want to go through this interview process and make sure you get the right person and try not to hurt feelings, of course. And one thing that you want to be careful about is looking on Zillow, for example, and you look at the broker advertisements that pop up on Zillow. Keep in mind that they may not also be the best person for you to work with. Those brokers pay for that advertising that pop up on Zillow. So you still want to make sure you go through the interview process and don't just select that person. And don't really rule out new brokers just because they're new. Because if you are working with a new broker and they are with one of the larger brokerages, those people have all types of help available to them through the brokerage in terms of getting the contracts done correctly and so forth. They'll have mentors, they'll have people that they're working with constantly to make sure everything is done right for you. So don't necessarily rule out a new person. And if you have any questions, please give me a call or send me an email at the contact information below. And we'll see you on the next video for real estate, real advice.